Hi folks, Golden back for another Transformers review, and today we're going to take a look at the Power Core Combiner concept again. Today we're going to take a look at one Power Core Combiner which is quite popular and most unpopular with a lot of people. Today we're going to take a look at Power Core Combiner Bombshock with the Combaticons. Now, Bombshock's bio, there isn't really a lot to say because he didn't appear in any fiction like none of the Power Core Combiners ever did, but Bombshock was once a member of an elite military unit, and he committed an act of betrayal and attracted the attention of the Decepticons, and he was rewarded the rank of Power Core Combiner Commander, and now with his team of Combaticon drones, he is now an unstoppable army, and he has control of everything and all that stuff. But that's all I can say regarding his bio, so there isn't really much to say. But yes, here he is, Bombshock. He is. Let's just get these guys out of the way first of all. These are his drones. We're going to come on to those later on. This is the main guy we're going to see here, Bombshock, the one and the only. Now, as you can see, Bombshock is a twin-barreled anti-aircraft cannon truck, which, of course, is a loving homage to the Decepticon Combaticon leader Onslaught, which, if this toy was released in that color, it would work because I can see this being more Onslaught than anything else. But anyway, yes, here is Bombshock in his alt mode. He is really nice. There's not really much I can say because he's quite well designed. He has a little bit of detail all over his whole alt form, which looks really, really, really impressive. So that's really nice. Another thing aside, though, he doesn't really have any flaws I can spot out because this toy itself has been quite popular with a lot of people. I know a lot of people often dismiss the Power Core Combiner concept, especially the 5-pack combiners, because some of them all look crap, but Bombshock's one works. So anyway, yes, there's nothing aside except for his turret can rotate the full 360 and stop halfway. The turret can move up and down, as well as the barrels can move whichever way you want them to. Just really nice. But yeah, and of course, doesn't really hide the robot mode very well because you can see the head. But that's okay, I still like this toy. But aside from that though, I think that this alt mode and this toy looks really impressive. Nice little design. Nothing really all that spectacular, but just because something doesn't look all that good doesn't mean it's bad. So aside from that though, yes, here is Bombshock. He is really nice. Now, transforming this guy isn't really all that hard. The first thing you want to do is just pull out these parts, which they're going to flap down onto the legs, and pull out the feet, like so. Rotate the waist around, disconnect the legs, pull out the arms, lift up that piece, and just rotate the waist all the way around, put that back down. And if you want, you can either have the turret just like a backpack, like that. So, here is Bombshock in his robot mode. Oh, hang on. Almost forgot, you can actually put out the stubs to be his stands, in case he has problems falling over, like most of these damn toys all do. We're going to try and stand this guy up. So here he is. So here is Bombshock in his robot mode. He is impressive, I like this design. He is pretty good, actually, for a little toy. You can easily, like I said before, you can pass this toy off as being Onslaught. It works very well for him. You can look at his head a little close. I'm not sure if you can see it or not, but of course you can see the Decepticon logo right in dead center of his chest. His head sculpt, he has a gold mouth and red eyes because he's a Decepticon. So that's really nice. And aside from that, though, he does have some good articulation in some places. His arms can rotate the full 360, and his legs have some good knee joints, so he can try and move whichever way you want him to. And of course, he has ball joints on his shoulders and on his elbows, so that is really nice. Gotta love a toy with ball joints. Well, that's one of the best things about these toys. But yeah, here is Bombshock in his robot mode. He is really nice. Nicely designed. Nice detail as well on the chest. Not sure if you can see it or not. Zoom in a little bit. There we go. A little bit of detail. I like him. Very, very nice. Now that we've talked a little bit about his robot mode, we're going to get onto the best part of this toy, which is to combine him with his drones. Now, the first thing we're going to do is just transform this guy into his big bot form. Now, first thing I'm going to do is move out the arms and push the top down and connect the arms to the shoulder sockets like that, and rotate the head round, and of course lift up this piece and push the feet in, pull the legs out like that, pull out the stubs all the way, and here is Bombshock in his robot mode. Here we go, like so. That's right. So here is Bombshock in his big-bodied form, and right away I am very impressed with how well designed this looks. Now, aside from this toy being quite stonking and quite wide, and not very much width, for some reason, his head sculpt. I like the head sculpt for this toy a lot. This head sculpt reminds me a lot of War Machine from Iron Man. Very, very nice. And of course, if you can look on the side, I'm not sure if you can see it or not, it has antenna. So this can easily be used for like another toy, as for the Dinobot Grimlock, because it's going to either be his battle mask. So of course the head will rotate the full 360, which that's impressive. You can have this guy with the shoulder cannons like that. But aside from that, though, he is really nice. I do like how well designed this toy looks. Detail on the legs, really superb detail right there. On the other one as well. Chest as well, that is really nice. It looks like this guy has muscles for some reason, so this guy's ripped. Ripped in a more mechanical way. But, yes, Bombshock's design for his big body, I like it a lot. Now, to combine him with his drones, we're going to come on to those now. He has 4 drones, and like most Power Core Combiner 5-packs, they all come with these really cool little drones. So, the first one we're going to take a look at is, of course, this armored tank, which looks really nice, and of course, can roll pretty well. The second one is a missile launcher, which has the Decepticon logo right there, and a big cowcatcher on the front, which that is really impressive. The second one is a grey tank with a cowcatcher at the back for some reason, which is going to become his hand. And of course the last one is a very cartoon looking Jeep with a big rocket launcher on the top. Not sure this one fits in there with the other 3, but what are you going to do? But yeah, this one's kind of out of place. I'm not too keen on this one. The other 3 I'm keen on because they look more realistic, but you need to be redesigned. So yes, here are the drones, very well, very, very impressive, and I like these guys. Pretty nice for army military unit, and of course they work very well. If they were given the color scheme of the average Combaticons, they would work, but they don't. So what are we gonna do? Anyway, combining these guys, we're gonna combine them onto the stubs. So like that, and with the other one like that, and put this one on the side, and the other one, and here we go. Here is Bombshock in his fucking huge robot mode, giant behemoth, Bruticus lookalike toy. I like him a lot. Now, of course, aside from this toy being very well designed, it does look really impressive. I'm not even going to try to move this guy around, because if I do try and move him in any pose whatsoever, he will fall over. But who cares? I'm actually gonna try and do it now, because to prove once and for all that Power Core Combiners can be posed, even if they do fall over. So anyway, that's one, and the other one, and move the head slightly so that it's a little bit more dramatic. Oh, see, problems happening already. He will fall over. Here we are. So, anyway, here he is, Bombshock, who will not stand up, and that's the problem. But all over, I do like this toy a lot. He is quite well designed for Power Core Combiner, and yes, I am moving the camera around a lot because I want to get a closer look at how nicely designed this guy looks combined with his drones. See the big, the cow catchers actually become fingers, so they're really nice. Again, I'm quite taken with how well designed this toy is. So, anyway, yeah, Bombshock. Is he worth it? Yes and no. Because if you want something that's good, this is decent, but it's not great. But at the same time, though, I do like his design. It's impressive in design, and it's impressive in a lot of colorways. But at the same time, though, it does actually fall in the place of, just because something looks good doesn't mean it always is. So what are you gonna do, unfortunately? But anyway, yeah. If you do find him, I recommend getting him. But don't expect anything all that spectacular if you want a great toy, because this toy has problems, but at the same time, though, it's still good. So anyway, though, yeah, this has been Power Core Combiner Bombshock, and I really like him a lot. Very well designed. And I am Skullgrim140, and of course, like always, folks, thanks for watching. Catch you later. See you soon.